What's it like being the King of Florabama?
The King of Florabama.
I don't know if they
not
give
a bad
that title to anybody.
I
Floribama.
don't think that I'm deserving of that title, but I would. It would be worth aspiring to. You know, the people there are absolutely beautiful,
And there's a lot of people that have come
and really kind
in the past. You know,
the people that work there. You know, they drill service into everybody, but I mean, the reality is they're actually really nice. A friend of mine the other day was saying, "Well, I hear there are rednecks at the Floribama." I was like, "I was a philosophy major in school. You know, I'm not a redneck.
Right.
I played there as much as anybody.
Yeah.
You know, nothing about me says redneck. I went to Spring Hill.
Right.
You know, I'm not a redneck. You know, but you know that's kind of they had at one point in time kind of a reputation for being, and the term redneck would polarize most people, but my bands are not in any way at all. My song selection is not in any way at all redneck. You know, I do love country music and I do play it and I'm happy to.
and he's friends with some of the
Best country
player, and he just
like
hooked me
Kyle
in
Wilson
with
that
Kyle
you've
Wilson.
been playing with lately.
Yeah, he hooked me in with this
Kyle.
ridiculous, utterly ridiculous guitar player, singer, country guy, like a real deal, man. Like just and he did that. He hooked me into that gig, and I played like 3 gigs with him last week.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another thing about the Floribama, a little off topic, but kind of still related, is like when you're a musician like us and you go in there, and me and Justin have obviously been doing a lot longer than him, you start to realize, like, you see the older music, you see the generations of people that have come through there,
Absolutely.
you know, and that's like really cool when you finally realize that you're like part of that legacy.
One of my proudest moments at the Floribama was when he called me to come play with James Hawkins called me to play with him. Like he built the first stage at the Floribama.
Yeah.
In 1979, played on it that night, you know, and he called me to come play with him. And I was just like, wow, man, I get to be a part of the real thing, you know, not, I mean, the legacy, the lore,
the legacy.
you know, the people. He still plays there, I guess, every Saturday during the day, you know.
There'll be dudes and men and women there that have written all kinds of like #1s, and they're still up there, and they're in their like late 60s, 70s, and they're in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
It really is.
Awesome.
The community is amazing. That might be my favorite thing.
It's as full circle as Justin coming back to Spring Hill for a podcast.